Welcome back, Emily. It's good to see you this week. Before we dive in too far, I wanted to talk about our session last week. We talked about the index card and that thought of being a toxic mother, and how sometimes what we need to do is let that card rest, and hold it near us, but not let it keep us from seeing what's going on around us. So, how did that work for you this week?
I feel like it worked a bit. So the thought will pop up, and then I do visualize it on that note card on my lap, like when the baby's crying, and then I'm reminded, like, oh, this is just a thought. But I'll tell you, at night at 2 a.m. when the baby's crying, that thought, that note card is out the window, and the physical exhaustion is just unbearable at that point.
Okay. Well, let's talk about that at 2 a.m. then. What does your body feel at that time?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm drowning. I can just, my bones ache. I can feel the panic. Um, then I'll grab my phone. I'll desperately scroll for a couple hours. I'll be reading parenting forums, sleep training blogs. I'm just trying to find a schedule that will work, that I just won't feel this tired anymore.
Yeah. Well, Emily, I have to be honest, what you're feeling there, that physical exhaustion, especially in this motherhood and raising an infant without really much of a village of support, that is a very physically exhausting thing. And so it's completely natural that your body would feel that way. And it's what we often call clean pain. But I would like to like tell you a new concept called the struggle switch.
The struggle switch?
Yeah, so imagine you have a literal switch on the back of you that whenever you start to feel exhausted or tired, it flips on and then it starts telling your mind things like, this is a disaster, or this isn't going well, you're not doing this right, you shouldn't feel this way if you're a good mother, all sorts of things like that. And so that you're just fighting a war that is never ending. And so we call that dirty pain.
Okay, so I'm making it worse by trying to fix it.
Yeah, so you're using all of your remaining energy that you do have at night to fight that fact that you are tired. And what do you think would happen though at 2 a.m. if you just simply turn that switch off?
I mean, if I turned it off, the exhaustion may still be there and the baby may still be awake.
Yes, absolutely. Turning the switch off is not going to make the fatigue magically disappear, and that clean pain of being tired is still going to stay. But if the switch is off, then you sort of just drop the rope. You don't fight a war on being tired anymore. You just put the phone down and you just feel that heavy fatigue, and you simply make room for it. You say, I'm feeling tired right now, and that's okay.
Alright, so if I stop fighting, it's not going to add panic, then I'll just be tired.
Exactly. You would be just tired. And being tired is safe. It's a natural thing to be. You don't have to try to cure something like that in the middle of the night.